If you're a senior living in California right now, stop scrolling. What's happening quietly in the background could completely reshape how you live, how you pay for healthcare, and even whether you get to stay in your own home. For the first time in decades, the state is rewriting the rules of aging, laws that reach into health, taxes, housing, and financial protection, all taking effect before 2026. For too long, California's seniors have played by the rules, worked hard, saved every penny, and still ended up punished by the very systems they supported. Medi-Cal stripped benefits from those who saved modest nest eggs. Property taxes doubled the moment retirees tried to downsize. And landlords raised rents at will, pushing vulnerable tenants to the brink. But this time, something different is happening. Lawmakers have finally started to acknowledge what seniors have been saying for years, that growing old shouldn't mean starting over. These new laws aim to restore fairness, dignity, and independence. The only question is, will you take advantage before everyone else does? Let's start with the change that's quietly making history, the elimination of the Medi-Cal asset limit. For decades, this rule punished the responsible. Seniors who worked all their lives, saved a few $1,000s, maybe owned a second-hand car or small retirement account, were told they didn't qualify for healthcare help. Imagine that. You spend 40 years paying taxes, building your community, doing everything right, and when you finally need help, the system says, "Sorry, you've got too much." The heartbreak wasn't just losing benefits, it was being told your discipline, your savings, made you ineligible for care. Under the new law, that's gone. As part of California's Master Plan for Aging 2030, the state is eliminating the Medi-Cal asset test completely. Your savings, your home, even a modest inheritance will no longer disqualify you. This change means you don't have to go broke just to get healthy again. It means dignity, the freedom to hold on to what you've earned without hiding your bank account or selling your car. It also means peace of mind, knowing one medical emergency won't erase a lifetime of planning. But here's what most people don't realize, it's not automatic. Seniors must reapply or update their Medi-Cal status to unlock the benefit. Many who were denied before will now qualify under the new rules. Don't wait until everyone rushes to apply at once. Take action early. Think of what this means, no more nights lying awake wondering if a hospital stay will cost you your home. No more pretending you're fine because you can't afford care. This reform restores balance, but only for those who claim it in time. Now let's talk about the second breakthrough, the expansion of Medi-Cal to all seniors aged 50 and above, regardless of immigration status. For decades, thousands of Californians who built this state, the farm workers, caregivers, truck drivers, and housekeepers, paid taxes, raised families, and contributed to their communities, only to find themselves locked out of healthcare when age caught up. Too often, the people who fed California couldn't afford to heal in it. That changes now. Under the new expansion, every resident over 50, no matter their status, qualifies for full-scope Medi-Cal coverage. No more choosing between rent and medicine, no more rationing pills, no more hiding illnesses out of fear of the bill that follows. This law isn't just about policy, it's about humanity. It acknowledges a truth families have known for years: when one person's health collapses, the whole community pays. Hospitalizations for preventable illnesses have soared. Many older adults land in emergency rooms for conditions that could have been treated with simple checkups. By expanding coverage, California is addressing both compassion and cost. It's cheaper to care early than to rescue late. If you're over 50 and still uninsured, this could be the turning point of your life. Walk into your local clinic, speak to a counselor, and get enrolled. Don't assume you're ineligible, the door is open now. And like all good doors, it won't stay open forever. The third reform might surprise you: home safety and accessibility grants for seniors starting in 2025. Imagine the state helping you make your home safer, more comfortable, and better suited for aging, and covering up to $15,000 of the cost. That's exactly what's happening. Under California's Master Plan for Aging 2030, new housing grants will help retrofit homes with ramps, grab bars, non-slip floors, and improved lighting to prevent falls. The goal is simple: no senior should have to leave their home just because their body has changed. For many older adults, the biggest fear isn't illness, it's losing the home filled with memories. Assisted living facilities cost thousands per month, rents keep climbing, and property taxes never sleep. This program offers a third option: stay where you belong, safely. The benefits are enormous. Studies show seniors who age in place live longer, happier, and healthier lives. The catch? The grants will go fast. Once the first wave opens in 2025, counties will be flooded with applications. The smart move is to prepare now, get home assessments, talk to local contractors, and check with your city's housing department. Some regions are already building early interest lists. Don't wait until it's too late. Because this isn't just about comfort, it's about independence. The right handrail or ramp could be the difference between freedom and a fall that changes everything. California finally recognizes that staying home shouldn't be a privilege reserved for the wealthy. It's a right earned by every senior who helped build this state. Fourth on the list, property tax transfer simplification, better known as the Prop 19 adjustments. This one's a game changer for homeowners 55 and older. For years, retirees were trapped in houses that were too large or too expensive because moving meant losing their low property tax base. Imagine paying off your home after 30 years, wanting to downsize or move closer to your kids, only to find your new taxes would double. The result? Thousands stayed put, even when it no longer made sense. But not anymore. Under the revised Prop 19, seniors can now transfer their existing low property tax base to any new home, anywhere in California, and they can do it up to 3 times in their lifetime. That flexibility is priceless. It means you can relocate to a safer neighborhood, a smaller home, or even across the state without being punished. For those living on fixed incomes, this can save thousands each year. The process still requires paperwork, but it's worth every signature. Visit your county assessor's office, get your documents ready before listing your home, and file the transfer immediately after closing on your new property. Don't let bureaucracy steal the benefit you've earned. While some counties may struggle to process transfers smoothly, the intent is clear: freedom. You shouldn't have to choose between your home and your finances. For once, California is rewarding stability instead of taxing it. The fifth reform focuses on renters, stronger tenant protections for seniors. If you've ever feared the knock on the door, the letter taped to your wall, or the rent notice that makes your stomach drop, this one's for you. Starting in 2025, California will introduce tougher limits on how often and how much landlords can raise rent for tenants over 60. The law will also tighten no-fault eviction rules, making it harder to displace seniors without legitimate cause. In addition, local housing departments will now offer free legal assistance for seniors facing eviction. For the first time, renters have a real shield, not just hope. This change couldn't come soon enough. Nearly 1 in 4 Californians over 65 spends more than half their income on housing. Many are forced into unsafe or overcrowded apartments. Others move away from doctors, family, and friends just to stay afloat. By capping rent hikes and curbing unjust evictions, California is helping seniors stay rooted in their communities, near the people and places that make life worth living. If you rent, document everything. Keep records of payments, notices, and conversations. When these new protections take effect, that paper trail could save your home. Some landlords will still try to find loopholes, fake renovations, intimidation, or rent-evictions, but this time, the law is on your side. And that's a powerful thing. Next up, number 6, expanding senior food assistance. It's a quiet crisis few talk about. Every day, thousands of older Californians skip meals not because they want to, but because they're forced to choose between groceries, rent, and medicine. Inflation has turned simple staples into luxuries, and too many seniors live on the edge of hunger. That's why the state is strengthening programs like CalFresh, SNAP, and Meals for Seniors in 2025. The updates will simplify enrollment, reduce paperwork, and automatically connect eligible seniors through Medi-Cal and Social Security data. In other words, less red tape, more results. More than 1 in 10 Californians over 60 faces food insecurity, and the number doubles among those living alone. The goal isn't just to fill pantries, it's to restore dignity. Healthy food shouldn't be a privilege. It's a right earned through a lifetime of contribution. These reforms will help make fresh produce and balanced meals affordable again. If you or someone you know struggles to buy groceries, reach out to your local senior center or social services office. Many older adults assume they earn too much to qualify, but under the new rules, the income limits have increased. There will still be challenges: slow deliveries in rural areas, lack of internet access, or pride that keeps people from asking for help. But this expansion sends a message: no one who built this state should ever go hungry in retirement. Number 7 tackles something more invisible but just as dangerous: elder financial abuse. Over the last 5 years, reported cases in California have risen more than 70%. Scammers pose as government officials, bank agents, or even relatives, draining life savings in hours. Some victims never tell anyone, too ashamed to admit they've been tricked. That's why starting in 2025, the state is enforcing tougher reporting laws for banks, credit unions, and online service providers. Suspicious transactions, large withdrawals, wire transfers, or new helpers added to accounts will now trigger mandatory reviews. Institutions that fail to report will face penalties. This is about prevention as much as punishment. Seniors who've lost money will get faster access to legal and financial counseling, helping them recover and protect what's left. But the best defense is awareness. Never share financial details over the phone. Verify every unexpected call or email. Talk openly with trusted family or advisors. Silence is what scammers rely on most. Technology will keep changing, but greed never does. With this law, California is finally standing up for its seniors, saying clearly, you are no longer easy targets. Your savings, your security, and your peace of mind are worth protecting. Law number 8 embraces the future: senior digital literacy training. In a world that runs on screens, being disconnected can mean being at risk. Every week, older adults fall victim to phishing scams, fake tech support calls, or identity theft. Not because they're careless, but because no one taught them how to spot the traps. Starting in 2025, California will roll out free technology classes statewide, in community centers, libraries, and local colleges, to help seniors confidently navigate smartphones, computers, and online banking. These programs will teach hands-on skills, recognizing scam emails, securing passwords, using video calls, managing medical appointments online, and accessing benefits digitally. Classes will be offered in multiple languages, ensuring no one is left behind. The impact goes far beyond safety. It's about connection: grandparents video chatting with grandkids, retirees accessing telehealth, older adults managing finances without fear. Technology isn't just for the young anymore. It's the new lifeline for independence, and California is making sure every senior can grasp it. Number 9 addresses financial security from another angle: automatic enrollment in CalSavers, the state's retirement savings program. Too many Californians reach retirement with little or nothing saved, not because they didn't want to, but because no one made it easy. CalSavers fixes that. Starting in 2025, all part-time, self-employed, and small business workers without a retirement plan will be automatically enrolled. A small percentage of their paycheck, typically 3 to 5%, will go directly into a personal, tax-free savings account. No forms, no employer match required. It's simple, automatic, and flexible. Workers can adjust or pause contributions anytime, and the savings grow over time to provide a cushion in retirement. For seniors still working part-time, this is a second chance to rebuild security. For younger workers approaching retirement age, it's a safety net that didn't exist before. CalSavers ensures that everyone, regardless of income, has a path to stability. Because financial independence shouldn't depend on where you work, it should depend on the effort you've already given. Finally, number 10, tighter driver's license renewal requirements for seniors 70 and older. This one may be bittersweet. Driving represents freedom, the ability to visit family, run errands, or simply enjoy a coastal drive. But starting in 2025, seniors will face new in-person renewal rules, including more frequent vision and health screenings. Some may even need brief driving tests if there are medical concerns. These steps aren't meant to punish, they're meant to protect. California has seen an increase in accidents involving older drivers, often tied to slower reflexes or vision issues that go unnoticed. By catching these problems early, the state hopes to save lives, both of seniors and everyone sharing the road. For older drivers, preparation is key. Schedule regular eye exams, review medications that affect alertness, and stay active behind the wheel. Safe independence is still independence. These measures ensure it lasts longer, not shorter. Together, these 10 laws form the most significant shift in California's senior policy in decades. They touch every part of life, from the doctor's office to the dining table, from your home's front steps to the steering wheel of your car. But here's the truth, none of it matters if you don't act. Every one of these changes requires awareness. Many need paperwork, reapplications, or local registration. The seniors who move first, who make the calls, file the forms, and spread the word, will benefit the most. So what does this all mean for you right now? It means California is finally giving back. For the first time in years, the state is not asking seniors to sacrifice, it's offering stability. It's saying you don't have to give up your savings to stay healthy. You don't have to leave your home to feel safe. You don't have to skip meals, fear scams, or stay silent about unfair treatment. You built this state, and now the system is, at last, bending toward fairness. But progress only matters when people claim it. The grants, protections, and programs coming by 2025 and 2026 are not automatic miracles. They are open doors. And doors close. So check your Medi-Cal eligibility again. Talk to your housing office about safety grants. Ask your landlord about rent protections. Visit your county assessor about property tax transfers. Help a neighbor apply for CalFresh or CalSavers. Share this information widely. The more people who know, the fewer will be left behind. Because that's the hidden truth behind every law, change only works if the people it's meant for actually use it. These reforms mark a rare moment where California is not just building new roads or new tech, but rebuilding trust. Trust that the generation who carried the state through its hardest years will not be forgotten in their later ones. Trust that aging here can mean freedom, not fear. So if you're watching this right now, take a deep breath and realize what's happening. The landscape for seniors in California is shifting, quietly, but powerfully. For once, the system isn't asking you to start over, it's inviting you to finally rest a little easier. Health, housing, food, safety, technology, and dignity, these aren't luxuries. They're rights you've earned. And for the first time in a long time, the state seems ready to honor them. Don't let these years pass you by without claiming what's yours. Check with your county offices, health clinics, and senior centers. Get ahead before the rush begins in 2025. Because when it comes to your golden years, information isn't just power, it's protection. And if this video helped you understand what's changing, make sure to share it with friends and family. The more people who know, the more lives that get better. California is finally giving its seniors a well-deserved break, but only if they know it's happening. So stay informed, stay proactive, and make sure you're one of the ones who benefits. This is your time. You've worked for it, earned it, and waited long enough. Now, California is finally catching up.